(1:15). This is the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. News edited by Catherine Pereira and read by Niranjan Abesundara. President calls on chief prelates of the Malvathu Askari chapters and receives their blessings. It has been revealed that 68,131 hectares of cropland, including vegetables, have been damaged due to heavy rain and flood experienced in the year 2023 and 2024 in the Maha season. Sri Lanka and the US to conduct naval exercises in Trincomalee. The support of all citizens needed for the development and economic stability of the country. It has been stated that it is compulsory to impose punishment for the offenders of the Easter Sunday attacks. US Israel, Netanyahu vows to reject any US sanctions on army units. President Ranil Wickremesinghe called on the chief prelates of the Malvathu and Askari chapters yesterday to seek their blessings. First, Ranil Wickremesinghe visited the Malvathu Vihara and paid his respects to the chief prelate of the Malvathu chapter, Most Venerable Tipatuabi Sri Sumangala Nayaka Thera, followed by a brief discussion. Our Nayak of the Malvathu chapter, Most Venerable Dimulkumare Vimalama Thera, was also present, and together they chanted Satpirit and blessed the President. Thereafter, the President Ranil Wickremesinghe proceeded to the Askari Mahavihara, where he met with the chief prelate of the Askari chapter, Most Venerable Warakagoda Sri Jnanaratna Thera, and engaged in a brief discussion. During the visit, the Mahasangha, led by the Viharadipati of Mutyangana Rajama Vihara, Venerable Burundeniye Dhammaratna Thera, recited Satpirit and invoked blessings upon the President. It has been revealed that 68,131 hectares of cropland, including vegetables, and been damaged due to the heavy rain and flood experienced in the year 2023 and 2024 in the Maha season. The Ministry of Agriculture said 71% of the entire cultivated lands have been damaged. In addition, 100,000 hectares of paddy cultivated lands have also been damaged in the Maha season. There is a reason the price of vegetables have been increased remarkably during the first 3 months of the year. However, the department further said that prices of vegetables in this month are at a favourable situation due to the cultivation of crops and vegetables are increasing. United States Navy, US Marine Corps and the Sri Lankan Navy will partner for the Cooperation, Afloat Readiness and Training CRAT Sri Lanka 24 exercise from today to the Friday in Trincomalee. Karat Sri Lanka will feature the expertise of the U.S. Fleet Anti-Terrorism Security Team, FAST, and U.S. Marine Corps and units specialized in security and anti-terrorism and naval assets, engaging alongside their Sri Lankan Navy Marine counterparts on a full spectrum of naval capabilities, the U.S. Embassy in Colombo said. State Minister Shehan Singh has pointed out the need of the support of all citizens for the development and economic stability. We should pay our gratitude to the IMF and the World Bank, including bilateral parties, for the support given by them to rescue the country from the economic crisis, and also to the people of the country who have worked patiently and dedicatedly to make the success of the development program of the country. This news broadcast comes to you from the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation. Minister Prasanna Ranatunga says that recommendation of the Presidential Commission on Easter Sunday attacks to be implemented by the committee which is appointed in this regard, so that people have been suffered from the attack. Therefore, it is compulsory to impose punishment for the offenders. That was local news.
The main news story is brought to you by Sinhala Veda.
Commissioner General of Registration of Persons G. Pradeep Saputantri said that time period given for the persons over 40 years who could not obtain the national identity cards have been extended until the 30th of June this year. The program will be implemented for the persons who have received birth certificates. This decision has been taken considering the request by the divisional secretaries. That was the main news story.
The main news story was brought to you by Sinhala Veda.
In Watchlide, the Horakada Road in Ambagamua is at severely dilapidated condition. Therefore, people in the area are facing severe hardship due to this reason. Request relevant authorities to take speedy measures to renovate the road. This for the attention of the relevant officials of the Road Development Authority. That came to you in Watchlight. We now move over to World News.
Coming up, World News.
U.S. Israel Netanyahu vows to reject any U.S. sanctions on army units. Maldives pro-China party led by Misuzi wins by landslide. Ukraine-Russia war. U.S. House passes crucial aid deal worth $61 billion. Israel Benjamin Netanyahu has vowed to reject any sanctions on the country's military after reports of U.S. plans to cut aid to one unit. I will fight with all my strength, the Prime Minister said yesterday. Earlier, the Axios news site said that U.S. would target Israel Netza Yehuda battalion over alleged human rights violations in the occupied West Bank. BBC understand any move would come under a U.S. ban on aid to foreign units credibly implicated in violations. Maldives President Mohamed Mursi's party has won a landslide victory in parliament election, cementing his grip on power. Provisional results show the People's National Congress and PNC won 66 seats in the 93-member House. Analysts view the victory as a strong backing for Mr. Mursi's policy to achieve close ties with China. But Mursi, who is widely seen as pro-China, wants to reduce India's long-standing influence in his country. House of Representatives has finally approved billions of dollars in new U.S. military aid for the Ukraine to help combat Russia's invasion. The much-delayed measure has vocal opponents in Congress. It took a fragile bipartisan deal to get the $61 billion package through. Republicans said more than a third would be dedicated to replenishing weapons and ammunition. Ukraine President Vladimir Zelensky described U.S. support as vital. The aid is likely to include air defense systems, mid-long-range missiles, and artillery shells. Back to the headlines of the world news. U.S. Israel Netanyahu vows to reject any U.S. sanctions on army units. Maldives pro-China party led by Misuzi wins by landslide. Ukraine-Russian war. U.S. House passes crucial aid deal worth $61 billion. That was world news. We move on to development news. Provincial Health Ministry has allocated financial grants to develop 4 hospitals in the southern province. According to innovation activities in the Balapate Hospital, Kamatapedya Base Hospital and Mathura and Vanaswala Base Hospitals will be carried out. That came to you in development news.
Moving on with sports news.
Sri Lanka athletic team comprised of 17 players is left for Dubai today to participate at the Asian Junior Athletic Meet. Athletic Meet will be held on 24th and 27th to the 27th of this month in Dubai. That was sports news.
Go ekak thiyana youth ekata life eke change ekata niyamata set wenna as wahagena dakapu hina habe karanna youth ekata niyamata set wenna friendship eka menna.
The all-new NSB Ithru account, NSB IAM, a plan for your dream.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Sri Lanka tourism industry is witnessing a remarkable surge, with the country welcoming over 100,000 tourists in the initial 20 days of April, setting an optimistic tone for the sector's trajectory in 2024. The provisional figures reveal that over 100,000 visitors welcomed in the first 20 days of the month, contributing to a year-to-date figure of 140,000, Tourism Minister Harin Fernandes said. He said the surge in arrivals signals a promising year for the tourism sector, which has gradually recovered from multiple setbacks in the past few years. That was Business News.
Business News, sponsored by National Savings Bank, the safest place for your money.
Go ekak thiyana youth ekata life eke change ekata niyamata set wenna as wahagena dakapu hina habe karanna youth ekata niyamata set wenna friendship eka menna.
The all-new new NSB Ithumitru account. NSB IM, a plan for your dream.
On economic news, Central Bank has issued Treasury bills valued at 92,000 million rupees, expiring on 91, 182 and 1064 days. Limit action will be held on Wednesday. The bills can be purchased from primary dealers. That was economic news.
Weather report.
Met Department says showers on the showers will occur in several places in the western, Sabaragamu, central and northwestern provinces, and the Gol, Mathura and Anuradhapura districts after 2 p.m. Showers on the showers may occur at a few places in the Uva and northern provinces and the Pudanadu district during the afternoon or night. Short other showers will occur in the western coastal area during the morning too, it said. Misty conditions can be expected in some places in the Sabaragamu, central and rural provinces and the Ampara district during the morning tomorrow. Back to the headlines of the news. President calls the chief pellets of the Malwa Tasguru chapters and receives their blessings. It has been revealed that 68,171 hectares of cropland, including vegetables, have been damaged due to the heavy rain and flood experienced in the year 2023 and 2024 in the Mars season. Sri Lanka and US to conduct naval exercises at Nikamali. Support of all citizens are needed for the development and economic stability of the country. It is stated that it is compulsory to impose punishment for the offenders of the Sunday attacks. US President Netanyahu vows to reject any US sanctions on army units. With that, we end the afternoon news broadcast at Radio Sri Lanka, and until 2 p.m. let's enjoy music with lunch.